To understand psychiatry, you must start where the public never sees, behind the locked doors where patients disappear. These decisions are not guided by certainty, science, or cure, only authority. A closed circle of professionals reinforcing each other's beliefs.
It begins with one pill. Safe, they say. But for many, the first dose ignites a chain reaction that tears through the nervous system.
In these rooms, suffering isn't relieved, it is amplified.
Side effects become new disorders. More pills are added. And within months, people are tangled in a web of medications they can't escape.
Drug-induced agony is labeled as relapse, mania, psychosis, anything except what it truly is, iatrogenic harm.
Parkinsonism, akathisia, emotional blunting, PSSD, not rare, not mysterious, just ignored. Because acknowledging them would expose the truth.
The chemical imbalance theory, never proven, never demonstrated, yet used for decades to justify billions in prescriptions.
These drugs don't fix serotonin or dopamine. They disrupt, suppress, and distort the very systems that allow emotion, movement, and connection. Behind every prescription is an alliance, pharmaceutical power and psychiatric authority, one feeding the other.
Inside the system, patients become statistics. Reactions are managed. Complaints are a non-compliance. Outcomes are paperwork, not people.
Do you have any questions for the pharmacist today?
No, I'm all set. Thank you.
And those in power face no consequences. Their mistakes are buried. Their victims are blamed. Their authority unquestioned.
These drugs don't just numb symptoms. They erode identity, emotion, sexuality, memory. They take pieces of the person you used to be.
Behind closed doors, they discuss difficult patients, not suffering humans, just problems to manage.
But once you see the patterns, the harm, the minimization, the cycle of lifelong medication, there is no unseeing it. This is where the awakening begins. Private pharmaceutical companies are buying out our government and health services, and their goal is to destroy our humanity.
So, psychiatry drugs are designed to turn people into loveless, lifeless machines. It's all by design.
We became test subjects. Our suffering, just data on a clipboard.
Psychiatrists are the mind police of our society, and if someone thinks outside the box, they will get punished and killed.
Look, this simulation is survival of the fittest, and that's why psychopaths get rewarded, and empaths who have compassion suffer.
I don't recognize who I am anymore.
I don't feel anything anymore. I barely feel alive.
When the drugs create new symptoms, the system gives you new labels instead of admitting its own failure.
A self-feeding cycle. The treatment causes the problem justifies the treatment. The term treatment-resistant doesn't mean the illness is severe. It means the drugs cause more harm than benefit, but the blame is shifted onto the patient.
When patients report suffering, they're told it's their disorder, their warnings dismissed, their voices discredited.
Akathisia, one of the most extreme forms of chemical torture, silently blamed for suicides, homicides, and total psychological collapse.
When tragedy strikes, the system blames mental illness, never the medications that sparked unbearable agony.